sports and stuff. Let's yell.
Oh, there we go. We got it. And
So good.
That was a remix.
Shout.
That was a remix. Sorry.
Yeah, wicka. Okay, here we go. Your first question. All right, listen. Probably the best college football game in the last 10 years happened this past Saturday, and it was able to be celebrated by the one and only Commissioner Ray Austin. He had a cigar. He had some whiskey. He had some every kind of alcohol. Okay?
He destroyed his own home, I'm told.
Yes, he ripped it apart. What I want to know is, do we think that ripping down the goalpost is A, stupid, B, overrated, C, makes no sense, or D, pretty fun if blacked out drunk? We'll start with you, Khalif Adams.
I've always wanted to jump on top of a goalpost to just see what the weight distribution could be for me, my big ass. Like, I want to see how much my own body weight can move the goalpost just on its own.
Not
40,000
other people. It's just you.
No, just me. I want everybody else. Like, give me 2 minutes to at least get to the crossbar.
Yeah.
Like, give me 2 minutes to get to the crossbar to see first if I can jump up there, because my vertical is very,
How
very small.
are you even going to get that high? Like, how?
It's gonna look like the worst version of American Gladiators, like the commercial break of me climbing up and being like, "Yo, I think I'm on here."
And you're gonna be up there, and you're gonna be like, "I live here now. This is where I live now."
I'll need the other 40,000 people to actually tip it over so I can get back down. I think it's okay.
Little help.
Yeah, I think it's fine. It's tradition. Like, keep doing it. I think it's gonna be, as long as no one gets hurt and everybody's fine afterwards. Do it. Tear it down. Why not?
Jeffrey Annenston Kanata.
I do not understand the tradition of hooray, we win, let's destroy our own stuff. I don't understand that. Every year when I lived in Los Angeles, I lived in Los Angeles during an insane Lakers run. And it always coincided with E3, which meant I was down at the Staples Center when the Lakers would win, and then everything would be destroyed. Everything. Cars on fire. Things upside down. In celebration, this is a positive thing that happened. Let's burn it all. I've never understood I'm so happy. I want my own city to burn. I don't get that.
I'm jumping in there because I think there is a distinction between burning your city and pulling down the goalpost. Because I am with you. I don't flipping cars and like firebombing stuff. No, but the goalpost is incredible. You are part of this shared moment with like 40,000 other people that just did the impossible. I think it's incredible. It doesn't do a lot of harm.
Let me just say this. Let me say this. As somebody, okay.
This is me off. This was me off camera the whole time.
Sits with his arms crossed.
Okay. As somebody that went to a school that had many a riot after a big win or even a big loss, my two big things are when you start shaking something and it doesn't initially come down and you got to do so much work. I don't have that much dedication. I'm like this Khalif Adams 1 year max physical shape. If it doesn't come down right away, I'm out. And then so the students take it out and then they throw it in a river. It's like Frank the Tank in old school. Let's go streaking. And then nobody actually goes streaking, but he still runs naked. And it's a hilarious scene in a movie. But in reality, you're just a naked dude on the street.
Ray's very upset at us.
I'm dying to hear what Ray has to say.
Ray's going to take the goalpost down of the show.
First of all, for you traditional, I mean, it's college tradition, and like I know we all love college tradition. We haven't had that for a long time, and that is a college tradition. You know, you tear your shit up. You know, when you do something as amazing, like I'm a Vol, man. I bleed orange, and we have just been in this rut.
You may want to get that checked
for
out.
Years. We've been in this rut for years, and to do that and how we did it, there was no other way. I'm surprised that it was just one goalpost because the other one should be on Kingston Pike. That's how big this was for us because we knew when I played there, we was always in the top 5. You know what I'm saying? And to see these young kids to finally get back that tradition, I cannot tell you the text messages of the players and the things that we said, and and shouts out to Steven Sartell for the cigar, the FCF cigar. I didn't have one, and the fact that I had one because of, I was just like, man, it couldn't have been better. It couldn't have been better for college football. And thank God, like you guys said, knowing out of 100, it was sold out. 110,000 people, nobody got hurt, no felonies, and the team is intact too. So nobody got in no trouble. It was just an incredible weekend. It was
for me, like the celebration of like destruction and pulling out the goalpost. I mean, when Penn State beat North Carolina in this like round of 32 in the NCAA tournament in basketball my freshman year, I was running down our main street with an American flag and a Speedo, really hammered. And that was super fun. I have to tear down a goalpost and then track it out of a stadium. Like, oh, we got to get through this corner part. Oh, pivot.
Tennessee, Alabama, that shit goes so. That is Chicago Bears, Green Bay. I mean, that is any rivalry that you could ever think about. That rivalry right there in the South is personal. It is personal, and I get emotional about it because I've always beat Alabama since I was in school, and so like for that to come back, it was just like, man, it was.
Listen, I'm not saying anything about your victory, Ray. I think it's an amazing thing. What I am saying is like, did we?
Yes, you know why? You can pay for it. God damn it!
Look, I love it.
That's the reaction I wanted. That's the reaction I wanted.
And this is why I rock with Ray, because look, if the Knicks ever win a championship, I'm flying back home to New York and I'm finding the closest CVS and I'm ripping the damn thing down on the CVS. All of it's coming down back home in New York. I don't care.
I was turning up all out. My wife was like, "Chill out." I was like, "Fuck this table." Oh, man. Real talk, man.
I want to see the video of like of the Knicks win and Kaz like, yeah, and then like gets up, walks out the door, gets in his car, drives to the airport, stands in the line, takes off his shoes, goes through the metal detector, sits on the thing, like sits in the
vodka tonic.
5-hour flight. Gets out, walks out, hails a cab, gets in the cab, drives in the thing, and then picks up and goes, yeah!
straight in that cab, right to
3 days later, that CVS had it coming. That CVS had
this CVS. You too, Dwayne Reed. I'm taking all of you down with me. We all going together.
So good.
Amazing.
Oh man, Khalif, we have another guest backstage, but it is always a pleasure seeing you and listening to your golden voice and your. I can't wait to see what happens in a year from now when you're in peak physical shape. And
can't wait.
And we get there.
We're gonna organize some games in Atlanta. We're playing.
Connecticut who? I already know doing it. They already
look when we get there, and again, thank you all for having me. The first thing we want when I'm at peak physical shape, right on the LED court, is my new cholesterol number. That's all I want. just put that right on the court, and that'll be what happens. And I'll be like,
Khalif's like, can we get Dr. J? Not the basketball player. Literally my doctor.
He's my endocrinologist. He's a hell of a guy.
No doubt. Love y'all.